Ah man, once again, it's Matt Dogs back with another video. Y'all see in the background clips, y'all probably wondering what we got today. If y'all tuned into the last video, y'all saw it was 5 of the craziest moments in NBA history. Today, we finna do some of the greatest rags to riches stories in NBA history. Alright man, so as y'all can see from the first couple clips, first dude we got none other than Jimmy Butler himself. Now we all know Jimmy now. Bro got a couple all-stars underneath his belt. Playoff Jimmy, he had some crazy moments in the playoffs. And of course he is a millionaire, but it wasn't always like that. He ain't always have it like that. When bro was back in grade school, his own mom kicked him out the crib. Bro had to make a way. He was living with his friends, crashing on their couch and stuff. Now eventually Jimmy did find a home he could stay in permanently. That home belonged to Jordan Leslie, future NFL player, and the rest of his family, who would eventually go on to become Jimmy's new family. Jimmy wanted to hoop, and they motivated him to do just that. A nigga like me, when I was younger, hooping in the driveway, I see a car drive past, I start hooping crazy. I start pulling out moves I ain't never did before, because it might be a scout, you never know. They may be trying to pick me up, so I gotta hoop. But that's kind of what happened with Jimmy Butler. He was just playing at Tyler Junior College, but was hooping. And a scout picked him up, Marquette. Bro got a scholarship. Jimmy ain't wasted opportunity either. Bro must have went to Marquette and started hooping crazy too. Everywhere bro went, he was just hooping. After 3 seasons at Marquette, bro went on to get drafted to none other than my Chicago Bulls in 2011. Now this where things started to get a little tricky for Jimmy, because bro wasn't playing that much his rookie season. But he ain't let that stop him. Bro just stayed down, kept his head down, and just started hooping. Eventually, after some years, they was like, oh yeah, dog, nice. Jimmy was indeed nice, but everybody know who team that was, man. D Rose, come on, bro, that's still D Rose's team. Man, bro, D Rose is supposed to be great, bro. He was supposed to bring a championship to Chicago. Nah, I'm getting sidetracked though. Back to Jimmy Butler, he went on to play a couple more years with the Bulls. Then he got traded to the Timberwolves. Then he went to the Sixers. Then he went to the Heat, where he still is today. I think we all do gotta give Jimmy his flowers though. Bro made a way out of no way. He made it to the highest stage of basketball and made a name for himself. Moving on to the next player, we got the Claw, Kawhi Leonard. Now, if you get a nickname in the NBA, that means you either nice with it or you just super trash and everybody love to cook you. But in Kawhi's case, bro nice with it. But one thing about Kawhi is that he is very quiet and reserved. He like to stay to himself and just hoop. A reason for that could be because bro had something traumatic happen to him during childhood. Kawhi's father was murdered when he was just a child at a car wash. And that something like that happening to somebody at any stage in their life is crazy. But at that young of an age, we can only imagine how traumatizing that really was. But instead of letting it stop him and slow him down, Kawhi put in more and more work on the court. It motivated him to become better. And bro did, in fact, get better. He got so good, he was able to pick up a scholarship from San Diego State, and that's where he went. He played 2 seasons at San Diego State before he eventually declared for the NBA draft and got drafted to the Indiana Pacers. But he ain't suited up for them weak-ass niggas because he got traded to the San Antonio Spurs the same day. Now, when he was with the Spurs, bro had a lot of big moments. I know y'all remember when LeBron saw him checking into the game and was like, oh, hell no. Kawhi quickly became one of the best defenders in the NBA and could check anybody in the league, 1 through 5. Those Spurs teams that he was on was dangerous almost every year he was there. Kawhi was getting used to the league first couple years. Then the 3rd year, he went on to become an NBA champion. Not only did he become a champion, bro also won Finals MVP, so he was hooping just 3 years in. Kawhi went on to play like 3 or 4 more years with the Spurs. Then he went to the Toronto Raptors in 2018. I still remember to this day the group talks me and my homies was having when this trade went down. DeMar DeRozan for Kawhi Leonard. DeRozan was not getting the job done in Toronto. That boy LeBron was getting them niggas going every year. They had to make a change, and that change was indeed Kawhi. It turned out to be a good decision on Toronto's part, as in the first year he was with them, he took them to the NBA Finals. And to nobody's fucking surprise, he was playing against the Golden State Warriors. Once again, them boys was a super team. Now, I don't know if it was just luck or bad karma for Golden State for running the NBA for so long, because them boys was stomping on everybody they played. They started battling crazy injuries in this series. And as we all saw, Kawhi was able to capitalize on that and send them boys home and win a championship in his first and only year with the Raps. After he won that ring, he went on to go to the Los Angeles Clippers, and that's where he still is playing today. Although injuries have affected his career, he still is one of the greats, and we gotta respect it. Alright, man, the last person we gonna cover today is a secret, but I'm gonna let y'all try to guess it in the comment section. It's gonna be kind of hard to guess. It could be anybody in the NBA, but I'm gonna let y'all try to guess. So everybody type it down in the comment section, and then I'm finna go over it. Alright, man, the last person we going over today is none other than Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak. Alright, man, so Giannis grew up in Athens, Greece, and he did not have an easy childhood. It was hard for his parents to find work, so bro had to pick up jobs. Him and his brothers had to pick up jobs, try to get some money. Whenever they had some spare time, they always used to go to the court and play basketball. Giannis used to look up to his older brother, Thanasis, because he was like the best one at the family at the time, so he was hooping, and Giannis used to take notes from him. Eventually, Giannis hit his growth spurt, grew to like 6'11", and started playing for a professional team in Greece. And Giannis was hooping. None of them niggas over there could guard him. Eventually, NBA scouts picked up on Giannis, and bro got signed to the Milwaukee Bucks in 2013, 15th pick in the draft. Giannis did get a paycheck, but his struggles did not end there. Giannis still had to develop his game, and the Bucks was pretty ass at the time. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas was trash. But in 2016, Giannis elevated his game, and we started to see glimpses of the Giannis that we know and love today. But still, it was not enough to get the Bucks where they needed to go, and them boys got killed in the first round. During the 2018 season, Giannis started going crazy once again, and he helped the Bucks get the best record in the NBA. Giannis played for that season, earned him the MVP of the league. But all of that, and they still could not get over the hump. The Bucks would go on to lose in the conference finals of the playoffs. Moving on to the 2019 season, once again, the Bucks had the best record in the league, but still they could not get over the hump. They went on to lose in the second round. Once again, Giannis went on to win the MVP and the Defensive Player of the Year that season. Bro was only the third person in all time to ever win both of those awards in the same season, so you know he was going crazy. Moving on to the 2020-2021 season, it was winning time for Giannis. Bro had enough of the losing, and win is exactly what Giannis did. Bro led his team to the NBA Finals where he played against the Phoenix Suns, but they ain't had nobody that could guard him. They ain't had nobody that could stop him. Giannis was putting up crazy numbers, putting on some of the craziest performances we've ever seen. He was finally able to get over the hump and win a championship. Alright, y'all, that's it. Like and subscribe. I'm out.